his place in third spot. Dennis Shellcross and Darryl Oliver is your next row. Rodney Madolo and Bevan Burton. Andrew Pickering and Braden Mooney, that's your 10. Matt Bilby, Clinton Lawrence. Graham Dawson, Matthew Clayton, that's your next row. Harrison Cheon, Michael Phillips. Darren Brumpton, Toby Cryer. Gary Cartwright and Russell Booth. And at the back, Timmy Harris and Alistair Mathers. That's your field for this 40-lap Queensland title for your national 4's. Tim Weir and Frank Packer, that's your front row. Can Timmy do it again? Lights are out, we are going green this time around. Packed and stacked, 40 laps. Green flag and away we go, Queensland title. And it's Dennis Shellcross, your big mover into turn number 1. Moves up into third place. There's a helter-skelter spot for fourth. As it's Hancock who slipped back to the clutches of Turner. He moves up into fourth place. Madolo's on the inside from Oliver. Everything got Pickering and Burton. Back to Lawrence, Bilby and Clayton. Bilby slipped back a bit. It's Tim Weir now with the commanding lead at the first lap. Frank Packer's the next one. Then Shellcross and Turner. Madolo makes a move on Oliver down the back straight. Side by side. Bilby still on the outside of Clayton. As Weir checks out. Still Oliver and Madolo side by side. Tim Weir from Frank Packer. Shellcross in third. Hayden Turner. Then Hancock, Oliver, Madolo and Pickering tangle. Pickering tags the wall on the front straight. Shellcross now, coming up the back of Frank Packer down the main straightaway. Lap traffic's going to be a big problem in this one. Timmy Harris in the 14 making moves to the back. Goes around outside of Cartwright. There's Tim Weir now coming onto the lap traffic already. We're only 4 laps in. Bevan Burton hits a run in turn 4. Big contact with the wall, he keeps going. There's Tim Weir now negotiating lap traffic. Shellcross coming up to attack the 21 at Packer. Some contact in turns 1 and 2 between some of the back markers. It's still Weir, well out in front at the moment. He'll go past Cheon down the back straight. Packer and Shellcross in hot pursuit, cars every which way but loose at the moment. Down the front straight Weir goes. As Turner has got Hancock right behind him. Shellcross making a move on Phillips, one of the lap cars, trying to get by. Burton down the main straight. As Harrison Chowd's the first retirement. Shellcross is over, big one. Shellcross has rolled the car 4 or 5 times after clipping the inside wheel of one of the cars down there. Big rollover for the G7. That's unfortunate for those guys. Hopefully Shellcross is A-OK.
He just clipped the back end of old matey's car and just rode the wheel, and it was right about where the white one's sitting over the far side. That's where he actually clipped him. Really? Because Packer was on the inside, Dennis went the outside, and of course he must have saw Packer, so he's just checked up a bit, and then Dennis was just coming through. He just rode the wheel and over he went.
Yeah, just a quick ride of the wheel, and that's all it takes when you're going that fast into the turn 3 here at Carina Speedway.
It just happened so quickly, Brandon. As I said, I saw that directly in front of me, and Frank was on the inside, and what's his name was on the outside, and he just rode up over the wheel to old mate, and yeah.
Yeah, devastating for the Weir family after a ton of work being put into that car to get it out here tonight. Dennis was driving the wheels off the thing. As I said, it was always going to be a drama with that many cars and that many laps. We have our first casualty. gap between 5th and 6th. I want to close that up. Timmy's holding them up a bit. Waiting for the green one, and away they go. Tim Weir leads them away. Frank Packer's your next one. But it's Pickering who's made the jump. Goes down really low on the track. He gets by Darryl Oliver. That's a Sylvia on the prelude. Great job by Pickering. Bold move, but pays off. And he'll move himself up into 5th place as Weir. Now he'll get out a bit of a gap, about 3 car lengths to Packer and Turner, Hancock, Pickering. The rest of themselves are straightened out themselves out. There's Timmy Harris making a move on the outside of Matthew Clayton. Weir down the back straight. Still from Packer. Pickering now making a move up into 4th place. Turning on the inside of the Lancer of Hancock. Weir. Pickering gets a little sideways, holds onto it. Great move. Can he get down the inside? Does so. 4th place. It's Will Weir now, still out front. Coming up with some of the lap cars. They've had some dramas through the night. Toby Cryer, the car still not running the best. Stays out of the way. Packer still in 2nd. Turner 3rd. Pickering now comfortably in 4th. Hancock, Oliver, Madolo, Burton. That's your top 6 or 7. Weir now making his way through some of the slower cars. As Packer now does the same on Toby Cryer, goes by on the inside. Weir now makes his way through 1 and 2, gets by the car of Mathers and Booth. But the battle's on for 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Packer, Turner, Pickering and Hancock separated by less than a car length. Weir's down the inside of Clayton on the main straight. Phillips hits the wall out of turn 4. The Harris car slowing, seeming to retire. But it's still Weir out in front of the moment, coming up to 2 lap cars. Cartwright and Brompton, nowhere to go but through the middle. Tim Weir threads the needle through 1 and 2. There's a clog on them from Main Straight. Frank Packer's being held up. Turner on the outside of Harris. Pickering does the same. Hancock, can he thread the needle? He does so. Those 2nd, 3rd and 4th are still locked together. Still Tim Weir with a massive lead at the moment. Full straight length. Going on the outside of Graham Dawson in the 22. It's still Packer, Turner and Pickering. 2nd, 3rd and 4th at the moment. Packer now around the outside of Bilby. He's had a terrible night. The car not on song at all. Weir still with a hole straight to himself. The Cartwright car is slowing on the bottom of the racetrack. It's still Packer from Turner. Pickering's your next one. Side by side with Brompton down the main straight. Then Hancock and Oliver. Turner staying with Frank Packer at the moment, but it's Tim Weir who's well out in front. By Clinton Lawrence and Michael Phillips. He's going to come up to Matthew Booth again. Russell Booth, I should say. Down the inside he goes. Still your race leader. It's a bit of a battle at the moment through the lap traffic. Packer's made his way through. Turner's your next one. Hancock cuts a run. Bit of a bounce. Pickering gets by. He's still in the back of Turner now. Hancock on the outside for 4th place. As Tim Weir in this Sierra is well out in front. The car handling like a dream. Packer there, still in 2nd place. Going to pass Al Mathers on the back straight. Got another lap down. But Pickering now wants to get on the podium behind Turner. What can he do? Hancock's right with him as well. There's 3 cars battling for 3rd place. As Packer negotiating the lap traffic, still in 2nd, comfortably at the moment. Got a couple of lap cars between him and Turner. As Weir is in a league of his own, it seems, at the moment. Goes around the outside of Bevan Burton on the back straight. Madola will be the next one who'll go by. Lots of cars in turns 1 and 2. Turner bouncing through 1 and 2. Pickering on the bottom, Hancock to follow.
Halfway home,
Halfway home, 20 laps done. Packer now, on the back of Lawrence. Makes the move stick. Pickering, Hancock and Turner finally get their way around the lap traffic. As Weir now coming up to a bit of a roadblock. Cryer and Mathers get together in turn 4. There's Pickering making a move on Turner for third place. Gets the drive down the inside, Turner forced to the outside. Pickering up into third. Hancock still there. There's a bundle of cars across the stripe. They go 3 wide as they go past the main straight. Pickering in third, set out after Packer. Turner, then Hancock. Darryl Oliver will be your next one. And I think it's Cartwright or Burton. We are trying to find a way through. He's on the outside of Oliver at the moment. It's still Packer from Pickering, who's made a bit of ground on Turner and he's catching Packer. Toby Cryer out near the fence. Tim Weir gets into the side of Michael Phillips, who gets a little crossed up. They both keep it racing. Darryl Oliver gets his lap back on Tim Weir. Tim Weir now trying to go down the inside. Goes for the outside on Tim Harris down the main straightaway. Packers open that gap back up to Pickering. Turner still in 4th. Hancock in 5th. Darryl Oliver in 6th. But Tim Weir is going to lap the whole field at this rate. He's miles out in front. Frank Packer goes down the back straightaway as Tim crosses the line. Turner trying to make some ground back on Pickering, who holds that final podium spot. Weir down the back straight. Hancock still dropped off from Turner a little bit. He's still charging though. What a race for the National 4's. Madolo trying to make a move on Darryl Oliver. I think that's for position. Great move by Madolo. Pickering definitely making some ground on Packer. Packer seems to be slowing slightly on the inside of Harris. Turner's right there as well. Phillips hits the wall, exiting turn 2. Tim Weir riding the bottom in the Sierra. Down the back straightaway. Hancock makes it through the cluster of cars coming out of turn 4. It's still Tim Weir. Darryl Oliver retires. And close to be lap 30. Unfortunate for that car with a flat right front. So it's Packer and Pickering, then Turner, then Hancock. But it's Tim Weir well out in front at the moment, coming up to another group of cars. But Pickering, here's the story. He's caught Packer and he's going to go for the pass in turn 3 and 4. Gets underneath the inside of the 21. Can't do it that time. Down the main straight. Hancock gets by Turner. That's for 4th place. There's Pickering now trying to go for the outside on Frank Packer down the main straightaway. Not that time.
10 to go.
10 laps to go. Turner and Hancock fighting. Pickering lost contact with Packer a bit. Gets a little wide, trying to go by Bevan Burton. As Tim Weir still well out in front of this time. Hancock and Turner battling for what will be 4th place. Packer gets by Bevan Burton and Toby Cryer. These Pickering know where to go. Goes early inside. Lost a bit of time to Packer that time by. Weir crosses the stripe. 8 laps to go. Still Packer from Pickering. Then it's Turner and Hancock. That's your top 5. The rest are all a lap down. Coming up to more lap traffic is Tim Weir. He seems to have backed off a little bit. There's Frank Packer now reaching another group of cars. It's Madolo and Dorset. Can't find a way through. Pickering closing the gap. Madolo's still pretty quick. He's making his way through as well. Packer definitely getting held up now. 3 wide across the stripe. Pickering wants to go with him. Can't do it. Dawson's blocked him out. Gaggle of cars. The 2nd and 3rd place. Pickering goes through. Packer following Madolo. Packer gets by. Just got to get by Bilby, and he's got some clear straight ahead of him. He does so. Pickering strapped behind the lap cars, and Turner as well. Turner's caught up to the back of these two. But back now, out front, there's a whole group of cars. Out of turn 2, the car of Matthew Clayton slowing as he exited turn 2. But it's still Tim Weir. He's now coming on the back of these cars. Only 5 laps to go. There's still Frank Packer in second. Pickering dropped off a bit in third. Turner fourth, Hancock fifth. That's how they run at the moment. Weir goes around Bevan Burton again. Pickering, great drive down the straight, but Packer has checked out. Weir down the main straight, weaving in and out of traffic. What a feature race. Frank Packer goes around the outside of Timmy Harris. Pickering still in pursuit. Turner's been boxed in by Madolo. Hancock wants to make a move. Hancock, Turner, Hancock gets it done. On the outside, Turner's not going to let it slide. Goes back down the inside. Going to try and get by Madolo. Can't do it. Hancock makes the pass stick. Lap traffic coming into play. That's for 4th place. White flag at the ready. There's Packer, Pickering, Hancock, then Turner. Tim Weir gets the white flag. We're homeward bound in the Queensland title for the National 4's. And it's Tim Weir's race to lose at the moment. The battle's still on for second and for third and for 4th and 5th place at the moment. Packer and Pickering still locked together, close now. Turner to the inside of Lawrence, 1 lap to go for them. But it's Tim Weir, your Queensland champion, retains his title. But the battle's on for the minors as there's a slowing car in turn 2. Pickering has caught Packer. Does he have something in the final corner? What can he do? Nothing. Packer will get second, Pickering home for third. And it's going to be Hancock who'll get 4th. Turner will get 5th. And the rest, who knows where is what. But what a race, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Weir, start to finish, the Ford Sierra. Queensland number 1 retains his number 1. Put your hands together for him, your Queensland title winner, Timmy Weir. Make sure you give him a round of applause as he comes past. The fire-breathing Sierra, another win. Queensland number 1. He is the benchmark in the class. But it's not an easy feat to win a Queensland title, especially to do it 2 times in a row. But it's got to be said, 40 laps, and we only lost 1 car to a flat tyre. That is fantastic by the National 4's to have all 20 cars still running at the end. That is fantastic. What a feature race, and as you said, to have all cars finish the race bar 1 with a flat tyre, and Chian, who retired early. That's just fantastic of the class. It's a lot of work to do 40 laps, and especially around here on that sort of a track. Fantastic race, mate. A lot of work. Great job.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to make a massive thanks to Dave, Bob, Mum and Dad for all the hard work they did on the car tonight. Pretty much everything that could go wrong did go wrong tonight. So yeah, thank you. Big thanks to all my sponsors, Wendy's Milk Bar, DSL Vehicle Solutions, W&H Autos, Al McClintock, and yeah, everyone else that helps out on the car. Thank you.
Awesome drive for 5th place in the Queensland title. It's Hayden Turner, everyone. All right, 4th place tonight in the Lancer. It's Brock Hancock. Great drive, mate. 4th place. You and Hayden fought the whole way. Ended up getting him in the last couple of laps.
Yeah, mate. That was a ripper race. Yeah, great race for everybody. Everyone was nice and clean. The slow cars got out of the way. Hayden was doing a massive battle, couldn't get him, and then he just made that tiny little area. I got him. Massive thanks to Dad and Muzz, all the family and friends for helping out. and Bundaberg Speedway for putting on the event.
Awesome drive. That's your 4th place. Brock Hancock, everyone. Awesome drive. And in 3rd place, the mighty Sylvia. Andrew Pickering, great drive.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a lot of hard work from our fella, but we sort of got it up there, and I'd just like to thank, like I say, East Coast Engines, Brad Hancock at Queensland Smash Repairs. I'll get in trouble because that's not what he calls himself anymore, but yeah, Tim and all the other guys that were racing with. Frank, he put on a good show in front of me. I saw everything he was doing. Yeah, thank you very much.
Fantastic driving. That's your 3. Andrew Pickering, position number 3. We'll go find our 2nd place getter. In the Bundaberg 21 car, Frank Packer, 2nd place in the Queensland title. Great drive, a lot of work. Pickering had something there for you, but then he dropped off.
Yeah, we actually broke something in the car on the first lap. I did the old slip of the clutch at the start and dropped the clutch and broke the limiting chain on the left rear. She was doing real weird things and real horrible to drive, but I could only use half throttle for most of the race. It was quite scary. So anyway, we come home 2nd, so I'm pretty happy with that. So to come 2nd to Tim's pretty good, I think.
Oh, absolutely. And some people you'd like to thank for getting you here?
Well, usually have my pick crew here, but she's been in Melbourne having a big cruise up the coast and a bit of a Thelma and Louise drive. So just the guys who helped me here tonight in the pits. Just thanks, guys.
Awesome drive. That's your 2nd place. Frank Packer for your Queensland title. And your Queensland title winner, again, it's Tim Weir. Great drive, Tim. Led from start to finish. The car just performed perfectly all night.
Oh, absolutely. That was a perfect race car then, but yeah, got to have mixed feelings. Seeing my first ever race car over there. First went passenger in that when I was 12 years old, but sadly it looks like it might have had its day. But nah, still stoked to get first with the title. It's always a good thing.
We were looking at your lap times during that one, and Pam was saying a couple of spots your lap times really started to drop there. Was there something going on in the car, or are you just getting caught up in traffic?
I was definitely getting caught in traffic, but towards the end there I did see some of the guys that I knew I hadn't lapped yet, so I thought I'd just ease off, finish the race. No point wrecking a car while you're in the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to keep a level head in these things, and especially with 40 laps, anything can go wrong. You can break a linkage, you can do fuel, anything can go wrong. So to win a 40-lap feature race is an amazing job. Obviously, some people you'd like to thank for getting you here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 40 laps around here is a massive way, but I've got to thank my dad, my brother, Justin. He does all the work. Darren, who's come out to help tonight. Girlfriend Tanil for all their support, and all their family up on the hill there. Race Products, Performance Sumpers, Ellerfield Financial Planning, Groves Christian College. Yeah, anyone else I've forgotten, thanks.
Awesome drive. That's your Queensland title winner, Tim Weir.
Give him a round of applause, folks. That's no mean feat around here at Carina. 40 laps. Give him a big cheer. A round of applause, Tim Weir, your new Queensland #1 champ.